Your host this afternoon for Rico Blanco, Pinoy Tayo Virtual Media Conference. Welcome to all of our friends from the press and to all of our virtual audience. Thank you so much for tuning in. Ang ating official hashtag for today ay hashtag Rico Pinoy Tayo Media Con. So maraming salamat for being with us today. Sana i-tweet nyo to. Sana gamitin nyo ang hashtag na ito sa lahat ng inyong posts. Once again, our official hashtag is Rico Pinoy Tayo Media Con. Now, we are live on several platforms right now. We're live on the Star Music YouTube channel, Star Music Facebook page, MOR Entertainment Manila, and all of the regional pages as well, Luzon, Visayas, at Mindanao. We're also live on ABS-CBN Entertainment, Push, Star Magic, Mix Global, of course, Kapamilya TFC, and all of the other pages also TFC. We also have ABS-CBN PR, I Want TFC, and the PBB or the Pinoy Big Brother Facebook page. So hello, magandang hapon mga kapamilya. Thank you so much for joining us today. So hindi ko na patatagalin pa. Let's call in our guests, our panelists for today's MediaCon. Now, this multifaceted artist is one of the most respected musicians in the industry. He is definitely no stranger to creating powerful anthemic songs that strike at our Filipino hearts, just like Posible, which fueled our Filipino athletes as the official theme song of the 23rd Southeast Asian Games. And of course, how could we forget ABS-CBN's nightly news program theme song that inspired us to unite under one flag, isang bandila. And now he gives us a fresh take on the Pinoy Big Brother theme song, and it's now titled Pinoy Tayo. Please welcome Rico Blanco! Woohoo!
Hello, hello. Hello, Ai. Hello, everyone.
Hi, Corix. Thanks so much for joining us. Mamaya ay kakausapin pa natin si Rico ng masinsinan. Pero sa ngayon, introduce na rin natin ang ating next na guest and panelist for today. Now, he is one of the first ever recipients of the NCCA Gawad Sudi National Music Awards for Outstanding Musical Achievement in the years 2010 to 2020. He's a multi-awarded songwriter, composer, arranger, and record producer, and currently he's the creative director of ABS-CBN Music. Please welcome Mr. Jonathan Manalo. Hi, Sir John. Please unmute yourself so we can hear your beautiful voice.
Ayun. Hi, Vijay Ai. Hi, Sir Rico. And I just want to greet din yung mga lahat ng kasama nating press and bloggers. At syempre lahat na nakatune in sa different social media pages ng ABS-CBN Music.
Yes, napakarami talaga nating kasama ngayon. Lahat excited dito sa ating mga pag-uusapan at i-announce for today. Pero sa ngayon, to refresh us about this beautiful song, this remake of the classic that we've all come to know for more than 15 years now. Pinerform itong Pinoy Tayo last September 5 sa ASAP ni Rico Blanco together with ex-PBB housemates Kim Chu, Maymay Entrata, Melay Cantiveros, Loisa Andalio, Maris Racal, Edward Barber, and Robbie Domingo. So ito, sabay-sabay natin panoorin ang Pinoy Tayo.
Tonight, talagang malakas maka-LSS po. And I was like, it's really catchy and it really sounds like 2021. So congratulations ulit. Pasensya na parang paus yung boses ko ng konti. Pero my first question for the both of you guys, si Sir Jonathan at Sir Rico, is with everything that's currently happening in the world right now, what does this song mean to you?
What a wonderful question. Yes. Who would like to go first? Sir Jonathan, kayo na lang po.
Actually, yun nga nung pinag-uusapan nga namin yung kung nung nagawa na yung song and then kung paano nga ipopromote itong version na to ng song, naisip namin na perfect timing din kasi syempre ito yung time na kailangan ng bawat isa na i-inspire ang bawat isa. Yung diba, spirits of everyone have been down. Ang baba talaga ang baba ng moral natin, ang baba ng energies natin dahil sa pinagdadaanan natin. And in a way, itong Pinoy Tayo na song na ginawan nga ng bagong version ni Sir Rico. Kumbaga, ito yung gusto naming ibigay sa audience, na mapagaan man lang yung pinagdadaanan nating lahat ngayon, magbigay ng inspiration, di ba? Magbigay ng hope, and makapag-celebrate pa rin tayo despite ng pinagdadaanan natin ngayon, individually, as a nation, as a community, lahat na. And sana, yun nga, yung song na to, magbigay ng good vibes to everyone. And remind us na, yes, maraming mga reasons to be proud of ourselves, and maraming mga reasons pa rin to celebrate yung ating pagiging Pilipino. Yun, yung Pinoy tayo. Di ba?
Maraming salamat pa. Thank you.
Anything to add, Gorix?
Ako, sa totoo lang, hindi yata umabot. Ngayon ko pa lang yata pag-iisipan yung tanong na yan. Kasi I was just really excited nung sinabi sa akin ni Jonathan na nung inimbitahan niya ako maging part ng kanyang anniversary project. Unang-una, he's such a good friend, no? And really very prolific fellow songwriter. So support ako agad. So pero nung support ako, pero sabi ko, Jonathan, teka lang, pag-aaralan ko yung kanta kasi hindi so parang excited ako, pero alam ko na merong revered. It's a very valued composition. So inisip ko, paano ko ba ito gagawing akin, at the same time ma-preserve ko yung essence niya. So honestly, doon ako nakatutok the whole time, at sa excitement ko, at sa thrill ko nung piniperform ko na oy, part na ako ng story ng song na to. Pero kung tatanong mo anong inahatid lang ng song para sa mga tao ngayon, I think excited lang ako about that happiness na mabibigay. It's a very bright, upbeat song. I kept that from the original version. I wanted it to be the same because I remember all the times that I heard it through the years and how people reacted to it. I remember being in a football match, a football game, and people, jumping up and down nung tumugtog yung song. So, siguro, simple lang, happiness lang siguro, ang konting saya, konting memories din, konti, di ba? Kami kasi, artist, ito yung tulong na kaya namin maging effective talaga ngayong mga ganitong panahon. So, ito yung maliit na contribution ko.
Maliit na actually malaki. Nag-segue. Actually, how you started off the question is actually my second question, and that is how does it feel for you to be the one being part of the lead single for Sir Jonathan's upcoming 20th anniversary album na malaki.
Yeah.
Pwede ba ako muna sumagot, Sir Rico?
Go.
Baliktad nga eh. Actually, baliktad. Kumbaga parang ako gusto kong i-take yung opportunity na this is a very unexpected collaboration. Hindi ko to ina-expect na mangyayari. Sobrang dream come true talaga. Kasi I just took my chances. Nung nagkakausap kami ni Sir Rico, actually marami kaming ibang project na pinag-uusapan. Ayun, lagi kaming nag-uusap nung time na yun nang na-bring up ko to sa kanya. And then, at the same time, iniisip ko na talaga yung anniversary ko, sabi ko, and may anniversary project. And may lineup, may naka-lineup na siya. Hindi alam ni Sir Rico, last year pa yung lineup ko. Nandun na yung pangalan niya, Rico Blanco, Pinoy Ako. Pero, sabi ko, paano ko kaya ta-timingin Sir Rico? Nandun, I cannot reveal yet the lineup, pero it's a stellar lineup. Sobrang mga friends ko sa industry and mga nilulook up ko sa industry nandun. And then, yun nga, sabi ko, dream ko na si Sir Rico ang Pinoy Tayo. Pero medyo kailangan maganda yung timing ko kasi magkaiba kami ng ginagalawan. Kasi ako, pop yung mundo ko eh. And Sir Rico, rockstar yan eh. So medyo hindi mo isipin na automatic. Di ba? Mas madali kapag Gary V, Jonathan Manalo, mas madaling imaginein, di ba? Pareho yung ginagalawan na space, nasa pop. Pero Sir Rico, sabi ko, sobrang idol ko si Sir Rico. And gusto ko siyang mangyari. So nung sinabi ko, one phone call, biniring up ko sa kanya. Sabi ko, Sir, meron akong 20th anniversary project and ang tagal-tagal ko na. Yes, 20 years na ako and wala pa talagang chance. Nagkakasama kami sa maraming activities, sa music camps, sa industry activities, magkakasama kami. Pero never working together on a project. So, sabi ko, parang feeling ko perfect timing yung 20th ko for us to finally work together. And feeling ko, sir, kaya niyong i-reimagine yung Pinoy Ako. Tapos na-stop ng konti wait lang. Okay yan sabi ni Sir Rico. Pero hindi muna ako mag-oo pag-iisipan ko. Pero support ako dyan. Tama sinabi niya. Pero during nung pinag-iisipan niya, sabi ko, sana matuloy. So, ayun na nga. Finally, just a few days after, sinabi niya, game ako. Meron na akong idea on how I will reimagine it, how I will do it. So, sobrang dream come true talaga. Kasi, yun nga, hindi ko ina-expect na mag-yes si Sir Rico, but I took my chances. And yung pala talaga, susubukan mo lang. And sabi sa akin ni Sir Rico, sabi niya, A&R ka talaga. Alam mo kung paano magmamatch ng song. Sabi niya, alam mo na hindi ako hindi dyan sa option na binigay mo sa akin. So, ayun. And the rest is history. Ito na nga, nire-imagine ni Sir Rico yung song. It's now called Pinoy Tayo. And kung familiar kayo sa original version, pag pinakinggan nyo yung version ni Sir Rico Blanco, alam nyo kung saan niya dinala yung kanta. Mas ginawa niyang Pinoy, di ba? Of course, we love the original version. It's well loved, pero syempre si Sir Rico dinala niya dun sa route na yung mas siya, di ba? And yun nga, it's more Pinoy and mas inclusive kasi nga it's called Pinoy Tayo. Di ba? So ayun, very very sobra yung genius ni Sir Rico. Ang brilliant ng ginawa niyang treatment ng song and yun lang. I'm just very grateful and in awe of his genius. And thank you again, Sir Rico.
Ang galing, no? Talagang nag-shoot your shot lang pala si Sir Jonathan.
Salamat,
Shoot your shot
Jonathan.
lang.
Salamat.
Now, going back to the original question of Adrian. Adrian, you were asking naman Sir Rico of parang his feelings naman of being part, diba?
Yes, being on the other side.
Yes, the other side naman.
To me, like I said initially, the project of Jonathan to do a anniversary collection of all his works, game agad ako. Tapos, anong song? Tapos nung sinabi niya yung song, explain ko lang bakit ko sinabi na teka lang Kasi, it's such an honor to do that song. For me, is like just what it stands for, no? It's just so well loved. And I had to check muna kung anong maibibigay ko. That's why so to answer your question, it's an honor kasi for me. I didn't know this was going to kickstart his project. Parang coincidental na lang yata lahat nag-fall into place na lang lahat. But like me trying to figure out if yung short period na sabi ko babalikan kita, Jonathan, kung game ako. Nandito ako sa piano ko at saka sa gitara talagang binabali-baliktad ko yung kanta at tinitingnan ko. Kasi nisip ko, kinuha ko ni Jonathan. Kung uulitin ko lang, baka lugi. Parang, baka that's not why he got me. Baka he wants me to be me. Like, and put more of me in the... And like I said, there's nothing wrong with the original. But like, he asked me to interpret it. So, ano ba ako? So, I put like all these small elements that you hear from my songs all this time, from Awit ng Kabataan to there's a little bit of yugto, there's a little bit of that song, there's a little bit of this song, and I kind of try to put everything in this song. And so nung nabuo na yung idea sa head ko, umuo na ako kay Jonathan. Hindi ko lang alam na biglang yung deadline pala ay mamumove at mapapa... Sir, because,
Mapapaaga. Kasi biglang
sabi
may
ko sa
PBB.
inyo, sabi ko sa inyo, baka mga next year pa. Actually, next week na pala eh. Parang hindi naman, parang maging 2 weeks or 3 weeks, no, Jonathan? Parang
So,
Mm,
minadali
kasi-
pa tong lagay na to.
Buti na nga nabuo na in his head. Nabuo na sa isip ni Sir Rico kung paano niya gagawin. Kasi
Wow.
blessing na rin, sa totoo lang, nung nabanggit ko na, ay pwede, may season 10 pala ng PBB. Talagang coincidence lang lahat. So, nung may season 10 ng PBB, sabi ko, perfect timing. Pwedeng ma-launch yung song with PBB kasi alam naman natin na yung song talaga nagsimula naman sa PBB. And what a coincidence na I'm celebrating my 20 years. It's PBB's 10th anniversary and ready na kami ni Sir Rico with this new version of Pinoy Ako, which is now Pinoy Tayo. So perfect timing lang talaga lahat. So ayun. Sobra lang nakakatuwa
dapat
na
Jonathan,
nagkabay-sabay.
Jonathan, dapat sinabi mo, plinano ko talaga lahat yan.
Ganun ako ka-genius.
Oo nga kung pwede lang, pero yun ang may something divine that's happened.
So, Adrian, thank you so much for your question. Nandiyan ka pa ba?
Yes,
Ang dami
nandito.
ng
I'm taking notes. Salamat sa masterclass.
Thank you, Adrian.
Thank you guys. Congratulations in advance.
Thank
Ang
you.
dami na discuss doon. But let's touch on what Sir Rico said also na hindi siya nag-yes hanggat hindi pa siya prepared dun sa plano niyang gawin. Because medyo related dyan yung question ng ating next friend from the media about his tweaks dun sa Pinoy Ako. So let's call in June Rigonan of Rated J. Hi, June.
Hi, VJ Aya. Wow, ang bilis ako na pala.
Hello. Uy,
Hi,
from
hello.
Singapore.
Yes,
Wow.
Hi. Hi,
Yes, hi,
Sir
June.
Jonathan. Sir
Hi, June.
Jonathan. Hi, Sir Rico.
Friend ko
Good
yan si June.
afternoon.
Hi, June.
Sabihin, baka kasi hindi ako pwede magtanong ng masyadong seryoso.
Miss ko
Alright.
na Singapore.
Yes, we also miss you so much, Sir Rico. All right, sir, ito yung una kong katanungan napansin ko na medyo talagang iniba yung konti ng yung tono ng ilang parte ng verse ng kanta. In fact, parang may mga naririnig ako ng mga Filipino instruments, kulintang ba yun? Or meron akong mga naririnig na ganung dinagdag. Was this intentional para mag-create ng panibagong flavor? At hindi ba kayo natatakot na mas hahanap-hanapin pa rin at kakantahin pa rin ng audience yung mas na kilala nila na original na areglo at tono?
Ako siguro ang sasagot
Yes,
kasi
sige.
ako yung
Yes, sir.
problema dyan. Pinag-isipan ko mabuti and alam mo, I have to admit there's pressure, no? Because there's nothing, I mean, the original version is so well loved. Diba? But this is a chance to rediscover it. There's a new generation maybe that's coming up and maybe some of them not familiar with the old or just another or it's time na pwede magbigay ng bagong fresh take dun sa I'm not fixing anything. I wasn't fixing anything. But tinanong ko sarili ko and nasa lyrics din kasi yung being true to yourself. So tinanong ko ano ba yung ako? So doon pumasok yung things like the stuff you notice, yung mga elements. That's really been something I enjoyed from the start of my career, from even sa River Maya pa lang, hilig ako maglagay ng para mas ethnic flavor or kahit oriental flavor from this part of the world and then East meets West kasi mahilig din ako sa Western classical music. So that's really been the kind of music that I enjoy, yung parang global, hindi mo alam saan galing yung sound, yung pinaghalo-halo ko, 'di ba? May sitar, tas may electronic and then so that's really hindi lang Filipino but like a global ano. So may song na ngayon about Pinoy. So it's a chance na gawin ko yun. And I think, inisip ko, that's why, parang that's part of, pag umuo ako kay Jonathan, dapat kasama yon. Dapat ilalagay ko yung tatak ko. So, parang responsibility ko na dun kay Jonathan and sa fans. From the sounds to actually also the adjustment of the songwriting. Yung
Yes.
pagka-OC ko sa verses na yung
Tamang
Pati yung
sukat.
phrasing,
sukat, yung,
niya.
yung phrasing, yes.
Oo.
Napansin mo yung sukat. And tiningnan ko ulit yung lyrics ni Jonathan. Nakita ko, okay, nagre-rhyme yung mga dulo, i-ano natin. Let me find, like it was like a game to me. Those days na figure out ko, parang, sige, let me try to find out paano ko malalagay yung naka-square yung mga sinulat na lyrics ni Jonathan. And then, at the same time, hindi ako masyadong lalayo na mawawala na yung essence nung original version. And in fact, I kept the chorus almost intact. And also paying homage to the old version with even some guitar parts na nilagay ni Clem, even down to the echoes sa vocal, sa chorus. Sabi ko sa mixing engineer, gusto ko nandun yun dahil that is ano ba yun, yung yung mga nag-echo na gano'n. Sabi ko, kailangan ilagay natin, hahanapin yan pag nawala yan. So, it was a delicate balance that I really enjoyed. It was, I admit, nahirapan ako pero na-enjoy ko talaga yung process. Kasi aware ako that this is gonna be such an honor talaga for me. It's really tumigil lahat ng ibang trabaho ko nung time na yun. Medyo na delay yung mga ibang trabaho nung time na yun. So yeah, I'm glad that you kind of noticed the little things that I did. Maraming maliliit yan sa loob if you listen to it over and over. How I reimagined it, but also I think I have to say this also and stress that also you will hear how faithful I was also to a lot of the elements in the original, like copying even small details and twisting a little bit.
Right. Actually, napansin ko talaga yan kasi when I was listening to it again, I think last night, napansin ko talaga na lumabas pa rin talaga yung pagka Rico Blanco, but yung essence ng song, kumbaga yung original body ng song is nandun pa rin siya. Tama nga yung pagkaka-describe mo na parang you put it into a square na eto talaga, parang nilinisan mo siya talaga.
Parang gano'n. Kasi parang, 'di ba, parang kung bibigyan ka something to do again, sana may improvement. Alam mo yun? Sana, like, wish lang naman na, kasi you stand on the shoulders of giants, di ba? This is already a great song. So, I'm standing on the shoulders of that giant, which is the original version. Like, give you another example. Before the chorus, dun sa original version, merong parang abrasive guitar si Clem na ganon, na maiksi lang. Dito, nilabas ko, medyo binago ko yung tono, pero nandun pa rin yung parang ganon. Kasi,
Mas naging tame siya actually.
So parang ano siya, parang if you're very familiar with the original, I think you'll appreciate the little things na nilagay ko dito. It's not like, I just took the chords, I took the lyrics, tas ginawa ko na lang siya. Parang gano'n. Like talagang pinakinggan ko sa original, why does this thing work? Why does the element work? Why are there Spanish guitar flavors in the original? Hindi ko tatanggalin, papalitan ko. Diba? So like, as in pinag-aralan ko siya, June. Dinisect ko siya, binalibaliktad ko siya, and then ni-respect ko talaga yung original.
Actually, lumabas lahat. Napansin ko naman lahat yung mga sinabi mo while listening to the song last night. But nag-jive ba kayo kaagad ng ideas ni Sir Jonathan when you were doing the new arrangement of this song? Or may mga parts na, medyo kailangan i-adjust ng kaunti? Or did Jonathan gave you the liberty to actually recreate the whole song?
He actually did. He actually just, I told him, ano na lang nag-message na lang after that phone call, message na lang, game ako, Tas, Jonathan, okay ba kung medyo babaguhin ko yung melody? Okay ba kung yung ibang lyrics i-edit, i-revise ko, but like I'll keep the thought. Di ba? Parang ganun. So, okay siya. Ganun. And then, I think he was asking for a demo. Hindi ko pa ma-send sa kanya kasi gusto ko medyo maganda bago niya marinig. So it took a while also. And then there was this point na yung first rough demo, pinarinig ko na sa kanya. Um, wala naman siyang sinabi wala naman siyang objection. Ewan ko kung nahiya lang siya.
Right. Well, I think may itatanong sana ako kay Jonathan. John, very quick lang kasi hindi ko po natatanong sa'yo ever since to. Pero I think he has already restarted his internet.
Okay. Sorry. Sige, i-restart ko.
John,
Naglalag eh. Pero sana
Kuya
hindi
John,
ako mag-lag.
meron lang
After
akong
this
very,
question,
Yeah.
mag-restart ako.
very
Sige.
quick question lang. I've never asked you this question before. But kasi during that time na ginawa tong Pinoy Ako, parang orange and lemon siya. So parang during that time, pag banda ka kasi, parang yung impression ng tao is, sila na rin yung nagsulat ng song. So all this while, hindi ko lang alam in general kung ganun ba yung impression ng mga tao that Pinoy Ako was written by them. But in reality, it was actually written by you. So how did you feel about that? Kung may mga nagiging ganung comments noon.
Ako sanay ako working behind the scenes. Pero actually si Clem is a co-writer of the song because siya yung gumawa ng original melody ng Pinoy Ako. Pero yun nga, siguro hindi ko naman din laging nakukwento. Pero yung Pinoy Ako is already a complete song when I gave it to Orange and Lemons. So it's a full song. And then nung hinawakan ng Orange and Lemons yung song, they wanna do it pero they changed up the entire melody and the arrangement. And syempre sabi ko, ay hindi na yan yung original song ko, but they kept the lyrics. So sabi ko, Clem, ano na natin to? Co-writer na tayo dito. So yun yung naging story nung original version ng Pinoy Ako. So yeah, it's the version that you've heard is a collaboration of Clem sa melody niya and then my lyrics. So ako naman, kung yung question mo kung okay lang na associated siya as a song that's fully written and composed by Orange and Lemons, okay lang ako kasi gano'n naman talaga yung mga songwriters, producers, di ba? Working behind the scenes. Okay na ako na makita na yung song naging part ng soundtrack ng buhay ng maraming tao and napapakanta niya tayo together as one nation. Yung kanta na yun, sobrang sobra na yung reward na yun. And hindi issue sa akin kung hindi alam ng iba na, si Jonathan pala yun. Okay lang. Walang kaso sa akin.
But now everyone knows that it's actually written by you. So thank you very much po. Thanks a lot.
And now, syempre,
June, can I add lang something? I also wanna say that if people thought Orange and Lemons wrote that song, parang deserved din naman with all due respect kay Jonathan kasi like they made it, I'd like to think they also made it the beloved song that it is today. It was also because of them. I was listening to it and I was falling in love with the voice again and with the performances, the playing, the lines. No, sabi ko, ang galing. But also, having said that, I also want to say that that's why we're doing this anniversary project of Jonathan. So people will know 20 years later, this guy behind the scenes has been doing all this awesome stuff for such a long time. It's now his turn. It's now his turn to be recognized.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Totally agree. Thank you very much po. Thanks a lot sa lahat, kay John, kay Sir Rico, and VJ Aya. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you, June. Actually,
DJ,
si
I
DJ
need to
pero
restart
okay
lang,
lang po.
ha?
Sorry.
Yes,
I'll
go
just-
ahead. Go ahead, Sir John. Yes. Now, our next friend from the media is from Toronto, Canada naman. Apzi, are you there?
Yes, hi, I'm here. Good afternoon.
Hi.
Yes, so here's first I would like to say congratulations Sir Jonathan and kay Sir Rico Blanco, of course. I'm sure this is a big hit. And my first question would be for Rico Blanco. So here it is. Kung magiging housemate ka sa PBB Season 10, up to what extent of your music and you as a singer-songwriter of Pinoy Tayo in terms of keeping high hopes sa PBB housemates, especially now na may kinakaharap pa rin tayong pandemic?
Corix, please
Yeah.
unmute yourself there.
So, wait. I'm trying to understand what the actual question is. So, kung nasa loob ako ng house,
If you'll
to
be
what extent?
a housemate,
Yes.
up to what extent do you think your music and you as Rico Blanco could give high hopes sa mga PBB housemates?
Oh my God, they're gonna get a free concert every day. In
Of
fact, they might
course.
kick me out. They might want to kick me out kasi ang ingay naman yan. Bakit ba tugtog ng tugtog yan? Ang kanta ng kanta. Ibig na nga natin yan. Baka ganun na mangyari.
But would you, Sir
Yeah,
Rico,
seriously.
would
Yeah,
you
I mean-
say yes if ever? Like, are you open to being a
Oh.
housemate?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Uy!
May,
As long as they can
Kailangan-
tolerate the noise.
kailangan magpaalam lang ako doon sa mga artist na minamanage ko. Magpaalam lang
Ay.
ako ng maayos na I'll be gone. Kano katagal ba yun usually?
It takes months.
Ayun, yun lang kasi tayong mga artist na minamanage. But let's say wala yun. Oh, I think, that'd be really interesting. But I had this conversation before with my family when we're watching kasi paborito siya ng lola ko, God bless her. She's not with us anymore. But there was a time na I used to go to her room. Yun yung bonding namin and nunood siya. So my titas, my mom, ganyan, my relatives will ask, kung ikaw, papasok. Tapos sabi nila, ay, wag na lang ikaw. Kasi makikipagsagutan ka kay kuya eh. Parang gano'n. Magpapaliwanag daw ako, hindi ako magpapata. Oo nga, wag na lang ako. So, yeah, maybe not me. Maybe, yeah, sige, wag na lang.
All right. So I have another question. This goes for you again, and of course, let's have Sir Jonathan too. You share the same vision on your song "Pinoy Tayo" and "Raise Your Flag" by Miss Catriona Gray. So, if you could have a collaboration with her, would there be any changes on the musical arrangement, a stripped version maybe, or sa lyrics ng song ng Pinoy Tayo?
Si Sir Jonathan ang mas magaling kasi veteran ano na yan eh, A&R. So alam niya kung paano. Ano bang magandang
Ano ba yung question? If ever na magkakaroon ng mashup ng Razor Flag ni Catriona? Tama
Collaboration
ba
of the song Pinoy Tayo with Catriona Gray. Would there be any musical arrangement na may changes or a stripped version, or there would be changes on the lyrics?
Kasi si Catriona kasi, nung ginawa din namin yung Razor Flag, sobrang kumbaga, artist talaga siya. So, alam niya kung ano yung gusto niyang treatment sa areglo, alam niya kung ano yung gusto niyang approach. So siguro ang first step, I would have to ask her kung ano yung direction na pwede namin puntahan, in the same way na binigyan ko rin ng freedom, lalo especially sa mga musicians, sa mga artists na alam nila kung ano yung gusto nilang sound. Ako as a producer, I will always respect that. So una ko muna talagang tinatanong yung mga artists kung saan nila gustong pumunta, and then as a producer, sasamahan ko sila papunta doon, and I will make it happen for her, for Catriona, kung si Catriona yan, di ba? So yan, tanungin natin siya kung ano yung gusto niyang puntahan na direction.
How about kay Sir Rico? What do you think as the singer yourself? Do you suggest any changes on the music arrangement, stripped version, or the lyrics?
As a producer, I'm the same. I ask the artist what they want to do. And like Jonathan, pagka nalaman ko anong gusto nilang gawin, I'll try to make it happen. Ngayon, kung yung suggestion nila, tingin ko bad idea, sasabihin ko rin. Pero,
Yes.
pero kailangan liwanag. Like, hindi yung basta sundin mo na lang. Like, job ko, ipaliwanag why I don't think it's a good idea. And then they have a chance again to defend it. So, I'll probably ask Catriona kung anong gusto niya.
All right. Thank you so much, Sir Jonathan.
Thank
Rico
you.
Blanco, of course, thank you. And congratulations in advance. For sure, this will be a big hit. Thank you so much for Pinoy Vibes
Thank
Toronto.
you. Thank you.
Thank you, Abzi from Pinoy Vibes Toronto. Now, let's move on to
Pa ako
Australia
nakaka-
naman. Kita
Ako
niyo naman yung mga
nakakapunta dyan.
friends from the media. San Diego, Singapore, Toronto, and Australia.
Global.
Sherilyn Ramos
Around the
of
world.
Philippine Times. Yes.
Pinupuyat
Hi,
natin.
Sherilyn. Oh, sorry, it's Ramon pala, not Ramos. Sherilyn Ramon, hi.
Hi, good afternoon sa inyo. Parang medyo natanong na yung mga tanong ko, so iibahin ko na lang. Yung kanta was already famous, pero mas sumikat siya nung naging part siya nung Big Brother. Bakit sa tingin mo, Sir Jonathan, bagay yung kanta sa show na Big Brother? And yun. Bakit sa tingin mo
Okay.
bagay yung kanta sa Big Brother? Like yung message nung song and yung show, bakit sila tugma?
Okay, kasi ganito yung story niyan. Nung sa ABS, nasa ABS na ako nag-work noon eh. Nung ayun nga nasabi ng management na kukuha nga ng ABS-CBN yung franchise ng Big Brother. And then kailangan ng theme song. And yung theme song na ginagamit ng original franchise hindi bagay sa atin. So gustong i-localize kasi para mas magkaroon ng affinity yung local audience dun sa franchise, di ba? So ang sinulat ko talaga yung song galing yan sa meeting namin ni Direk Loren na ang brief niya sa akin nung ginagawa ko yung song for Big Brother, gusto ko ng song na maa-uplift yung spirits nating mga Pilipino, and at the same time madedescribe yung kung ano tayo as Filipinos and kung bakit tayo dapat maging proud as Filipinos, kung ano ba yung pagkakakilala natin sa sarili natin as Filipinos. Yung meron tayong mga differences pero isang nation tayo. Kaya yung first line, di ba? Lahat tayo ay mayroong pagkakaiba. Sa tingin pa lang ay makikita na, di ba? Iba't ibang kagustuhan, ngunit isang patutunguhan. Nanggagaling yan dun sa creative brief sa akin ni Direk Loren kasi these are different people galing sa iba't ibang walks of life. Na pagsasamahin mo, lahat Pinoy, pagsasamahin mo sa isang bahay, magkakaroon ng disagreements, pero isa naman yung gusto nilang puntahan, isa yung goal, di ba? Na ma-fulfill nila kung ano man yung task na ibibigay sa kanila sa loob ng bahay ni Kuya. So, para siyang maliit na Pilipinas, may iba-ibang representation, pinagsama-sama sa loob ng isang bahay. So, paano natin gagawan yan ng kanta, ng team na magiging source of pride. And yun, ma-uplift yung spirits natin lahat. And doon ko nagawa yung kanta. And na-inspire ako dun sa brief na yun, sa concept na yun. Naalala ko pa, ginagawa ko yung song, Brown Out, sa bahay. Yan lang. It's hindi relevant yung brown out, pero siguro dahil mas tahimik lang, mas mabilis kong natapos yung song. Tapos ko siya overnight. And then naayos ko rin yung demo the next day. So yun yung demo, that demo. Pero yung demo iba yung melody. It's a different melody. And then yun na nga. And then timing nandun na nga yung Orange and Lemons, nag-debut sila din ng year na yon. And very fresh yung ino-offer na sound ng Orange and Lemons at that time. And yun nga, sabi nga ni Sir Rico kanina, yung ginawa ng Orange and Lemons dun sa song, talagang napakalaki ng contribution din nila dun sa kung paano natin minahal yung kanta. Kung ano yung binigyan ng Orange and Lemons dun sa song, yung anthemic feel, diba? Lahat ng binuhos nilang creativity dun sa creation ng version na yun ng song. So, ayun, kaya bagay na bagay din talaga yung lyrics ng Pinoy Ako sa Big Brother kasi talagang ginawa ko siya for that. Talagang tailor-fit, tailor-made para sa show. And yun nga, lagi ko nga sinasabi na sobrang nakakatuwa na lumabas na siya dun sa show, na nagagamit na siya sa lahat ng anything Pinoy Pride. Yung nga sabi nga ni Sir Rico, naalala ko, Askals yata yun.
Yun.
Di ba? Na kinakanta siya buong stadium nung pag-winning moment
natin. Sa TV ko nakita yon. Tapos may pinuntahan na akong isang actual na game. Tapos ginagamit na rin. Parang dahil nakita yata dun sa Askals na.
Tapos sa SEA Games, ginagamit siya sa SEA Games, sa palarong pambansa. parang ano na siya, naging ano na siya, synonymous or a song na ginagamit sa anything na na Pinoy pride, yung magpapataas ng moral natin as Filipinos.
Kaya inimagine ko rin, Jonathan, share ko na sa'yo. Dahil ngayon lang namin papag-usapan ni Jonathan yung arrangement. Dahil binigay ko lang sa kanya, gusto niya. Ngayon pa lang kami gusto. Kaya yung first part, kaya gusto ko ganun. Like, umpisang-umpisa pa lang, Pinoy na agad yung tunog. Kasi narinig ko siya sa actual event. So gusto ko, kung gagamitin to sa ganong event ulit, ting, umpisa pa lang, magse-celebrate na agad yung crowd o yung tas I had to make sure the beat was still there. Yung tak, tak, tak. I saw the effect So, sabi ko, okay, this has got to stay. Ayun. Sorry, hindi ako tinanong. Nag-chime in lang ako, ma'am.
Alright, you good? Sherilyn, do you have another question?
Yun lang. I guess for sa kay Sir Jonathan, kailan namin may expect yung buong album na lalabas, yung 20th anniversary?
Okay, magkakaroon pa ng ng several rollout ng singles. Initially kasi ang anniversary kasi talaga is November. So pero yung ang idea ko sana is to drop the full album on November. Pero ang advice nila, kasi ang daming magagandang songs, better i-roll out siya na singles and then next year na yung full album. 25 tracks siya, 25 artists. Ayan, so that's all I can say for now, pero it's going to be exciting. Maraming mga artists that I look up to and close friends in the industry na ayan, merong interpretation, reimagination na gagawin sa mga songs that I've written in the last 20 years.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Sherilyn Ramon from Australia. Now let's go local naman. From Random Republica, we have Kate Adahar. Hi, Kate.
Hi, good afternoon. Thank you. My first question is for Sir Jonathan. Na-mention nyo kanina yung creative brief. For this new arrangement, ano yung nire-request ng PBB? Meron bang specific?
In fairness sa PBB, dahil anniversary album ko to, sabi nila, Jonathan, anniversary album mo yan. Hindi ka namin pakikialaman. So sabi, pati hindi sila, pero kasi alam naman nila, they trust us. Syempre alam nila si Sir Rico, alam ko rin naman na since gagamitin na siya sa PBB. Si Sir Rico, hindi ko pa siya nakakausap, automatic na kagad sa kanya. Kailangan yung treatment ko. Danceable pa rin kasi sinasayaw siya eh. Di ba naalala ko yan, sinabi ni Sir Rico. So, in our head, nandun na yung mga considerations na yun without the compass of PBB people. Oo, wala. Hindi na naman nila sinabi na kailangan ganito. Siguro tinaras niya na naman ako and Sir Rico na alam namin kung ano yung version na mag-work. And actually ako hindi ko nga binigyan ng specific instructions sa Sir Rico. Siya mismo, siya nag-produce ng track. And ayun, alam niya, kumbaga parang nasa isip niya yon, alam niya na kailangan mag-create ng impact itong version dahil ito yung mga paggagamitan niya. And yun sabi nga ni Sir Rico, na-experience niya kung ano yung impact ng song. So alam niya kung ano yung responsibility dito sa version na to na ginagawa niya. Di ba?
Salamat. And for my second question for Sir Rico, you mentioned earlier yung pressure and tight deadline. Did those factors contribute or affect yung work process? And isingit ko na lang din, since former PBB housemate si Maris, did she give any input? Narinig ba niya before masubmit?
Thank you. Those are good questions. I think for the first question, I think baka napaganda. Kasi
Sorry.
dahil mabilisan at may deadline ako, I can imagine kung wala akong deadline, it might have been too much. Like, baguhin. Like, siguro dahil ito merong deadline, kung ano yung nalabas ko sa period na yun na yun. At saka tuloy-tuloy, I had to really move all of my other projects. Talagang, hindi ko na sinabi kay Jonathan to, pero medyo tinabi ko talaga lahat ng ibang projects. So, So yung vibe ko for those few days, I think I vlogged about it. So I'll probably release a vlog when I get the time to edit. Sunod-sunod na yun lang ang iniisip ko. As in, pinapapanaginipan ko siya, paggising ko, isi-spread out ko yung chords. Kasi mapapansin nyo sa verse, yung chords mas mahaba kaysa dun sa original. So, that came to me when I woke up. Ibig sabihin, like, buong magdamag ko siyang iniisip. So, I think napaganda na may deadline because without the deadline, I might have baka na-overcook. Then, alam mo yun, like, mas second guess ko yung sarili ko and then kakabahan ako and then baka ma-overcook ko. And it's also very helpful, I go segue to your next question. It's also very helpful that I let Maurice listen to it when I was still writing it. Like, yung hindi pa produced version, like, what do you think of this melody? And I remember we were on video call and when I sang it, sabi niya, hindi ko na maalala yung original na, ano nga ba yung original melody? Like, after singing like the first verse and first chorus, I think, wala pa yata yung second verse. But I sang it on a video call and I think her sister was there too. But like, I remember that comment sa kanya. Sabi niya, ano nga uli yung original na to, no? Sabi niya, ang ganda, ano uli yung original? That gave me confidence na, okay. Kasi yun yung worry ko and I purposely didn't listen to the original in the first stage of songwriting para sabi ko, what if reset? Anong magagawa mo? And then pinag-aralan ko talaga yung original nung production stage na. Yeah, so I hope that answers your question.
Thank you and congratulations. Thanks, Ai.
Thank you, Kate. Now from News 51 News, we have Von Belinario.
Oh. Hi,
Hello.
Ai. Good afternoon. Hi, Sir Rico. Hi, Sir Jonathan. Yung unang question ko ay para sa inyo, Sir Rico and Sir Jonathan. Siguro for a generation na ako, no, na lumaki doon sa Pinoy Ako 20 years ago, meron ba kayong fear na hindi tanggapin ng generation namin, ng millennials, yung bagong version na to? Because syempre, nakasanayan ng karamihan sa audience o sa listeners yung original version. But when you did it, may number ka nito, Sir Rico, sa ASAP, sabi ko, ay, ang ganda, may Christmas feels, may bagong feels, may bagong vibes. Pero yun nga, may fear ba kayo na baka mag-alinlangan yung henerasyong naabutan yung lumang version na baka hindi to tanggapin?
I'll answer. Mauna ako, Jonathan.
Yes,
Well,
go, Sir
I think it
Rico.
was really my task, no? I've been doing this for a long time now. I always reimagine my own songs from, a version that Bamboo was on vocals, and then a version that Perf was on guitar, and then wala na, and then when I went solo, like I have to perform this without my former band, and I know those songs namin, tumatak. So I've been doing this for a long time. I don't know if I can say na I know how it works, but I feel like I do. Honestly, I feel like I know the trick. And I think the trick is to respect the original version, to really study it. Not copy. Copying is not the same as study. Study it. What made it work? What do you think is in the original that made the people like it? Tapos, use that in your own way. You bring your own personality, your own taste doon sa una. But I think the trick talaga is to really respect the inspiration. So that's how I did it.
Kayo, Sir Jonathan, your thoughts? Siyempre, iba yung audience 20 years ago sa audience ngayon. But, with the new flavor that Sir Rico gave dito sa Pinoy Ako, what are your thoughts na baka ay alinlangan din kaming mga millennials na nakabuti ng original version?
Yun nga. Actually, kasama yun sa consideration nung ginagawa yung version. And kahit na without me giving any specific instruction to Sir Rico, And syempre, si Sir Rico, coming from his experience, alam niya, importante na respect the song, di ba? And kung mapapansin ninyo, nire-imagine ni Sir Rico, nire-invent niya yung song, pero he kept those parts. Katina na kwento dinaysect ni Sir Rico yung pagkakaproduce niya. He kept yung parts na talagang nandun pa rin yung mga memorable parts na minahal natin. And hindi mo pwedeng i-bastardize yung song ng version mo by forgetting all those parts na minahal ng tao sa kanta. So, yun, every time na not just for Pinoy Ako, for the other songs din na produce ko or na reimagine ko or na reinvent ko as a producer, lagi kong pinag-aaralan yung kanta. Ano ba yung minahal ng tao dito sa kanta na to? Ano ba yung hindi ko pwedeng baguhin? Ano ba yung pwede kong baguhin? Diba? Na pag narinig siya ng taong sobra na yung strong dun sa affinity sa kanta, hindi siya ma-offend, di ba? So, i-embrace niya pa rin kasi nga, grabe, parang it's a very respectful take on this song that I love. Dapat ganun yung maging reaction ng audience. And nakikita ko, ako, as someone na sobrang malapit sa kanta na yon, alam ko yung naging journey ng song na yon. Siyempre, I can speak about that. And masasabi ko na, wow, this Pinoy Tayo is a very respectful reimagination of Pinoy Ako.
That's the word talaga, yung respect talaga. Importante yon. Siguro yung last question ko na lang for Sir Rico. Sir Rico, for the past 2 Sundays, no, yung nag-perform ka sa ASAP with Maris, talagang pinag-usapan siya ng netizens at ng fans. Ito ba, masusundan pa ba to? More collabs ba? With Maris?
Masusundan. Well, kasi tuloy-tuloy naman ang collaboration namin with Maris. In fact, what day is today? Tuesday. Tomorrow, she will be releasing so may single ako ngayon na pinopromote, itong Pinoy Tayo. And then tomorrow, siya naman may bagong single na lalabas. It's under my label. I co-wrote the track. I produced it.
Under balcony.
Yeah, sa balcony. And I think tuloy-tuloy lang. We really enjoy creating music together. Even as we're preparing to release her single tomorrow, which is also kind of like, I feel it's my single also kasi ako producer sa music video, pinaghirapan din namin dalawa. So habang pinaprepare namin yon, just a couple of days ago, may pinarinig siya sa akin na bagong kanta, 'di ba? Sabi ko, so we're always may tumawag siya, and then video, sabi niya, what do you think of this? Kasi naisip ko kanina. Sabi ko, maganda yan. Okay yan. So tuloy-tuloy lang.
We're looking forward to that, Sir Rico. And thank you for answering my questions. Thank you, Sir Rico. Thank you, Sir Jonathan.
Thank you,
Ayi.
Thank you, Von Balenario of News 51 News. Alam mo, Von, kung fan ka ng ng performances na Rico and Maris together, abangan mo, balita ko may something silang gagawin for Mix next month.
Wow.
They will be part of something sa Mix sa October, yes. Pero abangan mo na lang yan.
Abangan ko yan. Thank you. Ayi.
Hindi mo pa ba alam, Rico? Sige, baka mamaya sabihin sa'yo ni Miss Ina Santos.
Thank you sa tip, Ayi.
Let's go to the next friend from the media. From Tempo, we have Neil Ramos. Neil, hi. Neil? Are you there? Oo, pagalawin mo ang baso, Neil. Okay, mukhang wala pa po siya. So let's skip Neil first. Mamaya balikan na lang natin siya. Let's go to the Philippine star, Charmy Joy Pagulong. Hi, Charmy.
Hi, good afternoon. Yes, yung first question ko is for Chico. So, as a mentor, you heard to other artists, and what have you learned from them as well?
Yung first part lang.
Yes. Charmy, medyo naging choppy ka, so I'll just read your your question
Okay,
here.
sige.
So, Her question is, as a mentor, what are the most important lessons about music that you've shared to other artists? And what have you learned from them as well?
What I've learned from them is just so much. I learned something different from each artist I work with. It's amazing how much I learned from them. And when I try to explain something, dun ako natututo. Parang hindi ko pala alam, like hindi ko break down kasi, so hindi ko alam that that's how it works pala. But parang, because I do a lot of things instinctively, hindi po ako aral sa music. So, pag kailangan kong ituro sa artist, bini-breakdown ko dahil sa process na yun, natututo rin ako. And minsan yung the way they do things, I observe it. Pwede rin palang ganung way. Ganun kasi ako eh. Hindi, it's not because nauna ako by a few years artist ko. Yung way ko na lang yung tama. So, tinitingnan ko muna how they do things and then I see na, oh, pwede pala yun. Pwede pala yun. And so, yun natutunan ko sa kanila. Now, ano naman yung most important na feeling ko na na-i-impart ko sa mga artist na kakatrabaho ko? I think the main thing is, well, una, for success, if they want to be, if they want to be like considered a, to have a legendary status or greatness, sabi ko, it doesn't stop with one hit. It doesn't stop with two hits or, three. It's really longevity. It's like you keep doing the same thing for a long time. And that's when people will start considering you as a great. You can't be great with one achievement. I'm sorry, but meron isang pinnacle na achievement. Minsan may mga kilala tayo na may pinnacle na isang achievement. Pero ang tagal nilang, para marating yun, ang tagal nilang ginagawa or like buong buhay inalay nila para marating yun. And then, so yun sinasabi ko kasi, di ba sa music industry, meron kang hit ngayon, next year wala ka ng hit, di ba? Upak ka ulit. Upak lang ng upak. Hanggang, di ba, yung hindi mo hit, kantahin mo ng kantahin. Like, I always remind them, Awit ng Kabataan was never played on radio. There was probably just one station that played it. Because it was too noisy. Yan ang sabi ng mga musicians back then. Masyado maingay. But we kept playing it in our gigs. So it became, a classic because we believed in So yun ang tinuturo ko sa kanila, like, marathon. And then the most important thing would be, that's just the second most important. Most important is to enjoy. And parang naglalaro lang, happy. Kasi that enables you to do it for a long time. Pag hindi mo na-enjoy, hindi mo magagawa ng buong buhay mo. Sandali mo lang magagawa. Ayaw mo na. Matutrauma ka na. Mag-heartache ka na. Yung mga nag-quit kasi sabi ko, hindi nyo siguro na-enjoy yung process. Kasi pag na-enjoy mo yung process, kahit hindi dumating sa'yo yung success that you wanted. Hey, we wanted to be global superstars when we were 19, 20. We thought we were gonna be as big as, I don't know, U2 or Oasis, di ba? We fell short, but we were enjoying what we're doing. So, no regrets, nothing. There's always going to be someone more successful, more famous than you. So, it's all about appreciating your activity, enjoying it. So, yun sinishare ko. Sorry, ang haba ko sumagot ng tanong.
No, but then again, Rico, ano pa naman, hindi pa naman tapos. Huwag tayong magsalita ng tapos. There's still time. Baka naman, you'll be as big as Bono.
But okay na ako eh. Like, and this is now like, so, yun yung gusto ko, but I never thought na at where I am right now, magkakaroon pala ako ng record label and magmamanage pala ako ng magagaling na artist. I never imagined that before. So, may blessings din na hindi mo inaasahan. Itong alok ni Jonathan, I never thought I could Dati ini-imagine ko kung ako gumawa ng Pinoy Ako. Ini-imagine ko lang yan. I do that for any song. I
Oh.
si VJI medyo na-shock sa Revolution. But I do that with every song. Ay, kahit pa si Lenny pa yan, what would I have done differently? Ganun. I asked that question. But so, ito
Talagang meant
naging
to be.
reality.
Yes. Mm-mm.
Unexpected. Thank you
So
po for your question.
that is the question of Charmy. So yun nga, longevity is key. Yan ang isa sa mga tips ni Corix. Now, speaking of longevity, Charmy's next question is for Sir Jonathan. Ako na rin yung magbabasa, no? So Sir Jonathan, Charmy asks, how would you describe your music journey as you mark your 20th year in the industry? Medyo mabigat, no? 20 years.
Grabe,
How would you describe your journey now, Sir
Parang Miss
Jonathan?
Universe question. Pero, ang masasabi, inspiring. Inspiring and full of surprises. Yun nga, kasi ako, tama din yung sinasabi ni Sir Rico kanina. Dapat huwag kang tumigil, di ba? Just yung yung magpapakip sa'yo sa ano mo, sa journey mo. Yun nga, sa marathon na ginagawa mo dyan sa career mo. Yung consistency and passion. And pag may passion ka, you just love what you do. Diba? So, kailangan mahal mo yung ginagawa mo. And ako, yun, ako if I want to, kung sino man yung mga nanonood ngayon ng mga aspiring songwriter, record producer, yun lang yung masasabi ko sa kanila. I want to inspire them na gawin nyo lang ng gawin. Kasi pag basta binigay niyo yung 100% niyo, hindi pinaplano ang success. Hindi pinaplano hindi pinaplano yung success. Yun talaga siya. You don't plan for that. Pero ang kaya mong gawin, ibigay mo yung 100% mo and maging consistent ka sa ginagawa mo. And success came afterwards, di ba? So, yun, be consistent. Sabi nga lagi namin sinasabi yan, kapag nasa camp kami, Sir Rico, kami kakasama kami, sulat lang ng sulat. Kasi hindi ka makakapunta dun sa best mo, hindi ka makakapunta dun sa masterpiece mo kung hindi mo dadaanan yung mga pangit na kantang ginawa mo. Di ba? So, sulat lang ng sulat, practice makes perfect para makapunta ka dun sa level na kaya mo na siyang gawin na master's level, di ba? Pero bago ka makarating dun, you just do it over and over again. Diba? So, ayun, hindi ko inimagine hindi ko pinalano kung nasan ako ngayon. Ang ginawa ko lang talaga gawin yung gusto kong gawin and be consistent about it. And kung ano man yung narating ko, it's because of that.
Ang sarap naman talaga nitong media ko na to. Sabi nga kanina nung friend natin, di ba, para daw nasa masterclass tayo ngayon. So, thank you so much for that question, Charmy. Now, si Neil Ramos is having some technical difficulties lang, so I will be the one to read the questions also from Neil. Okay, so ang tanong niya ay, Sir John, ituloy-tuloy na natin ang iyong pag-throwback. So, as an established songwriter, how do you maintain your passion in writing songs from the heart instead of just pumping them out because it's work?
Oo, kasi ako, trabaho ko na rin siya di ba? At the same time. Pero, sa totoo lang, nagkataon lang na trabaho ko to. Buti na nga lang, trabaho ko yung passion ko Kahit na trabaho ko na siya, hindi ko siya tinitingnan trabaho. Kaya hindi ako nabe-burn out. Kaya hindi ako napapagod. Kasi, sobra akong sabihin na natin blessed na I am able to do my passion as my job. Diba? So, yun nga, kapag passion mo siya, hindi ka talaga mapapagod. Ako, may times na sobrang sabay-sabay yung mga projects. And yes, pagod yung katawan ko physically. And kailangan mo lang siyang itulog. Kasi physical na pagod lang siya. Pagising mo bukas, energized ka na uli. Kasi nga, yun yung passion mo Diba? So, ako din, may mga times na hindi naman talaga na, may mga times din talaga na kailangan marunong kang mag-share. Hindi nasa sayo yung mga opportunity. Hindi naman ibig sabihin na ikaw lahat ang gagawa. Diba? Ako, I always see to it na, kasi bilang someone na nasa position ko, lahat ng projects dumadaan, papasok sa akin. And alam ko kung ano yung para sa akin. Alam ko kung ano yung para sa mas magagawa ng better nito ng artist na to. Hindi ko siya gagawin dahil gusto ko lang siyang gawin. Gagawin ko siya kung alam ko na ako yung best person to do it. Pero ako, trabaho na to ha. Pero kapag alam kong hindi ako yung best person to do it, I delegate, I distribute, I commission someone to do it. Kasi gusto ko talagang kumbaga parang kung ano yung project, kung sino yung best person working in the project, siya yun. Di ba? Pag ganun din, kapag ganun ka, hindi ka rin mapapagod kasi yung gagawin mo, yung alam mo na easy for you kasi, expertise ko yan, kaya ko yan, bukas tapos. Pero kapag tatanggapin ko yung work, pero alam ko na hindi perfect fit for me, doon ako ma-stress, di ba? So, halimbawa, alam ko na mas magaling siya sa EDM, edi bibigay ko na to sa EDM producer, hindi ko napapagodin yung sarili ko, di ba? So, ayun din. So, ano din yan, yun din yung wisdom na gusto kong ma-impart sa mga nagtatrabaho sa industry na hindi lahat ng projects porke dumaan sa'yo is for you, di ba? You should have the wisdom to say no and refer another person if alam mo na mas better siya to do that job, di ba? And ako, ganun yung practice ko. Pwedeng pumasok sa akin yung project, pero kapag, teka, may better person na pwedeng gumawa yan, pasok ko siya agad. Hindi ako, yun, number one yan na you will save yourself from stress, from burning out, di ba? And at the same time, natutulungan mo na mag-thrive yung industry. Isa kayong community working together. Diba?
There you go. That is how Jonathan Manalo
Jonathan.
keeps it alive.
That's a great tip, Jonathan.
Delegate. Yes. Tsaka very totoo, no? Very real tip yan. Kung ayaw mo yung ginagawa mo, i-delegate mo sa iba. Sana lahat tayo kayang gawin yan. Okay. Now, his next question, I think medyo na tanong na rin to, Neil, no? But I will still read it out. This is for Sir Rico. Of all the songs you could have done, why Pinoy Tayo? So I think kanina na-touch na to na actually it was Sir Jonathan who invited Rico to do Pinoy Tayo, and Rico has always wanted to do pala a remake version of Pinoy Tayo. So
No, I wouldn't say I always wanted to do, but in my head, what would I have done? Pero yung gusto ko ba talagang gawin ng version yung Pinoy Ako, hindi rin. Pinag-isipan ko pa nga di ba? It took me several days. Sandali lang naman. Hindi rin naman masyadong matagal. I think within the day, di ba, Jonathan, meron na akong text sa'yo na parang meron na yata akong idea. Pero
actually, sir, nagpe-pray ako.
Ikaw pala yun. Kaya pala dumadating yung idea sa akin kasi may nagpe-pray.
Sabi ko, sana fully yes na yung sagot. Ayun. So effective yung prayer, sir. Dumating yung mga ideas.
Kasi nakaupo ako, tas nag-flow naman yung ideas. Thank you.
Now, for our last friend from the media, we have the very energetic Albert of Chicanes. Hi, Albert Brian Abelido. Hello.
Hey, mabuhay! Good afternoon.
Hello.
And congratulations. Hi, Sir Jonathan.
Hi.
Rico. Ayan, yung first question ko for you, Sir Jonathan. Ayan, so, kayo po ba naisip nyo rin na somehow you wanted to have your own version of Pinoy Ako or Pinoy Tayo? Ikaw naman yung maririnig naming kumanta.
Alam mo, coming from my answer to the previous question, sabi ko nga na syempre ako yung gumagawa ng mga kanta Ako naman yung nagsusulat most of my songs. Talagang minsan matatempt ka, gawin ko kaya ito ng version, total sikat na. Kantahin ko kaya. Pero babalik ako dun sa sasabihin ko na may better person to do it. So I'd rather let those people na fit for the job, and ayoko nang i-ruin yung magic ng song pag ako yung kumanta, di ba?
Mag-videoke na lang tayo pag okay na lahat.
Oo. Okay na nilagyan ko siya ng guide sa demo, okay na yun. Pero the final version that's out, may better people to be doing that, di ba? So, ayun. Pero meron, actually, kumakanta din naman ako. Pero,
Yun nga.
hindi lahat ng songs ako yung bagay sa akin, di ba? So, feeling ko hindi ko ma-match yung tone ng Rico Blanco kasi di ba kausap ko nga si Sir Rico nung phone call na yun. Sinabi ko sa kanya, "Sir, naririnig ko kasi talaga yung boses mo doing Pinoy Ako." Sinabi ko sa kanya yun. Kasi di ba, yung rehistro, yung ganong boses, yung ang iconic ng boses, pero tsaka yung pag narinig mo yung boses ni Sir Rico, alam mo na siya na eh. Tapos at the same time, meron yung hindi ko ma-describe pero yung parang ang lutong ng tunog in an alternative way, yung ang crisp, yung ganda ng boses, hindi ko kaya yun. So ayan, bigyan na natin yan sa magaling dun sa field na yan. And ayan, perfect, Sir Rico. And of course, Orange and Lemons for the first version, di ba?
Okay. Thank you, Sir Jonathan, and congrats.
Thank you.
And po ako nung yung pa-concert niyo dati sa Music Museum, yung anniversary concert. Na-enjoy ko.
15?
Sana may ganun din ngayong 20th.
Nako, hirap ngayong mag-concert eh. Kaya nga, ayun, ang ginawa ko this time, album. Kasi nga, hindi tayo pwedeng magsama-sama on ground. Di ba?
Okay. Ayan. Thank you and congrats. And yung last question ko kay Sir Rico. Sir Rico, through time, how has your creative process changed? And now na parang nakikita ka namin na doing collaborations with Maurice, ganyan, paano nagbago yung creative process po ninyo?
Parang hindi masyado nagbago. Thank you for that question, Albert. Parang hindi masyado nagbago kasi I've always had this studio at home. And I've always worked this way. And joke nga ng isang kaibigan ko, yung mundo gumaya na raw sa style ko ng pagka-ermitanyo na sa bahay, like home production, hindi lumalabas ng studio. So I didn't really change, but I guess it's more accepted now. So I'm getting a lot more work done. Kasi tanggap na ng tao na, I don't need to go to the meeting physically. I don't need to, pwede niyo pag-usapan. And then, but may challenge pa rin, Albert, no? I mean, especially pagdating sa session musicians, ang hirap pa rin nung hindi mo kasama sa isang kwarto when you're figuring out if it's a band kind of song, ang hirap. Siguro kung pop na arrangement and electronic, okay lang. But like yung I realize with work na may band feel or orchestra. I just recorded like a string section for a couple of times for one of my artists I'm managing, kay Ebe Dancel. And ang hirap. Ang hirap ng yung element na yon. So I would say nadalian ako sa ilang aspect, pero yung ibang aspect naman, mas mahirap pa rin. But I'm thankful na kahit papano, Albert, there are ways pa rin. I think art actually always finds ways to be expressed. Whether may pandemya yan, or may gera, or may whatever, the darkest days of mankind, there will always be art will always have a place, no? And the same can be said in this day and age ngayon with what we're going through. Yesterday I was just watching I checked out a Facebook page ng isang session musician na nag-set up na ng drums and recording niya sa kwarto ng in-laws niya, and I was like, wow, this is so amazing. And hindi mo ma-imagine yung before. So may konting silver lining. I think pagka ang artist ay binigyan mo ng challenge, nadadagdagan tuloy siya ng skills.
Okay. And last na lang po, Sir Rico. Ayan, so, mangintriga lang. Ano yan? How do you feel?
Gusto ko yung honest ka.
Gusto ko yung...
How do you feel po na kapag ngayon, parang dati kasi nasusubaybayan na po kita, pero ngayon natatanong ka na about your love life, yung mga ganong
Oo nga, pansin mo.
aspeto. And what's special with collaborations with Maurice? Yun lang, thank you.
That's I appreciate your honesty. No? And, you make a very good observation. Ba't ako natatanong-tanong? I feel kasi also we're working in the space na she's doing music, I'm doing music, or she's acting, she's like serious about her craft. So baka doon ako nakahanap ng siguro area na comfortable ako pag-usapan because it's not really a private thing. It's about something that we're both passionate about, and so maybe yun yung window para, or yun yung doorway para mapag-usapan ko something that is, might be considered private, but I'd like to think now we still keep a lot of things private, but we're also excited to share the when it's about music or it's about our art. So it's not really difficult. I'm surprised. I'm as surprised as you guys are.
Thank you so much, Sir Rico, and congratulations.
Thank you.
BJI.
Thank you, Albert of Chicanes, and to all of our friends from the media for joining us. Again, guys, the single was released last September 5 on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, Deezer, YouTube, and in all digital streaming platforms worldwide. And the lyric video for Pinoy Tayo is also available on Star Music's YouTube channel. Please help us spread the word. Napakaganda po nitong version na to. Sana po ay ipakalat natin. And of course, this is going to be the official theme song of PBB Season 10. So sa muling pagbubukas ng Pinoy Big Brother, mamaya meron po akong announcement tungkol dyan. So sa lahat ng mga aspiring housemates, wait for the announcement. But sa ngayon, I'd like to invite Rico, would you like to invite everyone to check out the single, yung upcoming projects mo rin, and anything else that you'd like to promote? Go ahead.
Let's focus on this one. It's an honor for me to kickstart the celebration of Jonathan Manalo's 20 years of hard work and brilliance in the music industry. Such an honor for me to be doing this well-loved, to bring my flavors to this, to add to this beauty of a song. I don't think I took anything away. I'd like to think I'm only adding to it, to the beauty of the song. It's still there, and now there's a new facet for everyone to enjoy. So if you haven't heard it yet, please check it out. It's available on all platforms, and hear me perform a Jonathan Manalo, Clem Castro classic. Thank you.
There you go. Thank you so much, Rico. And Sir Jonathan, please invite everyone to wait for your singles na idadrop din from your 20th anniversary album, and anything else you'd like to promote, Sir John.
Yeah, thank you, VJI. And salamat sa lahat ng mga press and vloggers na nakasama natin this afternoon. And of course, bago ko mag-promote again, I'd like to take this opportunity to say thank you to Sir Rico for being part of this project, and what a way to really jumpstart, to really kickstart my 20th anniversary celebration with this song, reimagined by no less than our rock star, our icon, our OPM legend, Sir Rico Blanco. And I'm just so grateful, and yes, it's a dream come true. And ayun, sobra lang akong as a music fan, sobra lang talagang sobra yung gratitude in my heart na nangyari itong lahat ng ito. And ayun na nga, I'd like to invite everyone to support Pinoy Tayo. It's also the theme song of PBB Season 10. And available na siya on all digital streaming platforms. It's everywhere. And i-share po natin yung kanta. Kailangan natin ng inspiration. Kailangan natin i-uplift ang bawat isa, lalo na sa panahon na to na pinagdadaanan natin. So sana po itong song na to na nilabas namin ni Sir Rico at ng ABS-CBN ay maging isang kumbaga one big virtual hug sa ating lahat na mga Pilipino saan man panig ng mundo, di ba? So ayun, sama-sama po tayong ma-inspire and ma-uplift ng awitin na to. And gusto ko lang din po na abangan niyo pa po ang mga susunod na mga songs that will be featured from my anniversary album. Meron pong Christmas song na lalabas, meron pa pong mga several songs din from PBB na lalabas, pero hintayin niyo lang po yung further announcement. Ayan. And maraming pong salamat sa inyong support. Mabuhay
Thank you so
mo
much. Yes! Tsaka ang ganda ng big virtual hug ito nga kanta to. But it really is such a magical collaboration. You know, two genius minds collaborated for this track. So sana po tangkilikin natin. Pinoy Tayo, it's now out on all digital streaming platforms. Ngayon, ito na ang ating announcement tungkol sa PBB. Sa muling pagbubukas ng Pinoy Big Brother Community Season 10, ikaw ang babago sa ating community dahil atin ang PBB. Na para sa adults na may edad 20 to 40 years old, maaari ka pang mag-audition hanggang September 30 at para mag-audition bilang adult housemate, mag-download na ng Kumu app at gumawa ng iyong account. Mag-upload ng 1-minute Kumu clip, ipakilala ang iyong sarili at sabihin kung bakit ka karapat-dapat maging housemate ni Kuya. Huwag kalimutan na gamitin ang hashtag na PBB Kumu Adults. Napaka-importante po niyan para makita natin yung mga audition videos ninyo. Once again, that hashtag is PBB Kumu Adults. So ikaw na ba ang susunod na housemate ni Kuya? Mag-audition na hanggang September 30 sa Pinoy Big Brother Community Season 10. Now, before we end, we'd like to thank these key people for making this event possible. Of course, our ABS-CBN music head, Sir Roxy Likigan, our creative director, Sir Jonathan Manalo himself, our ad prom head, Jeff Victoria, the Star Music Label Head, Mela Balano, Music Marketing Lead, Naomi Enriquez, Publicity and Promotion Lead, Franz Garcia, Digital Head, William Garcia, Digital Content Producer, Ciara and Vincent, ABS-CBN IT, ang newly engaged na si Kuya Ron Jimeno, ABS-CBN Corporate Communications, Corpcom Head, Sir Kane Choa, and also from Corpcom, Sir Aaron Domingo and Miss Cheryl Baltazar. Maraming salamat po to our dear friends from the media. You are always here whenever we call upon you. You always help us spread the word. So sana po ay tulungan niyo kami dito sa ating pag-celebrate ng ating pagka-Pinoy. Pinoy Tayo, it's now out on all digital streaming platforms. Sana po ay supportahan natin pati yung lyric video. Once again, I'm VJ Ai de la Cruz from the #1 music channel in the Philippines, Mix. Your choice, your music. Maraming salamat! Thank you!